piece of poetry by Paul McCann entitled Don't Blame Jane or Liam. She met him on a Tuesday and she took him by the hand from her sister's little flat to the place where they had planned. She drove down to the railway station and parked her car there, where some blackbirds perched on rooftops in the clear morning air. She wore a red dress underneath a jacket emerald green, and on her feet the highest heeled shoes anyone has seen. When she walked, her footsteps were taken slowly and with care. It's no wonder she got glances from the people who were there. A black hat on her head covered her long blonde silky hair that fell over her shoulders in the morning sunlight there. Her nephew's name was Liam. He wore a t-shirt and blue jeans. He looked older than he was for a lad still in his teens. As he stepped out of the car in his soft white canvas shoes, he looked at his auntie's face and she smiled with some amuse. He remembered as a boy jumping up and down with joy when he received from his Aunt Jane another brand new toy. A sense of nostalgia and kindness had suddenly come. But the train arrived and they grabbed their luggage and they run to catch the train on the platform before it went away. She found it hard to run in high heels on a summer's day. So Liam ran ahead to hold the train up for his Aunt Jane, who could never have caught the train if it wasn't for Liam. Jane took her nephew Liam on a holiday for a week to a place by the beach where she could listen to him speak. For Liam was not to blame for the divorce in his mum's life, as his father John had found someone else to be his wife. Liam was hurt inside and felt angry with everything. Jane herself remembered the time she felt a familiar thing. She reached out a helping hand, provided a listening ear, as sometimes people need to talk with someone who is dear. Jane had been in Liam's life since the day that he was born, and felt sad because at a young age Liam had to mourn. He loved his mum and dad so much and couldn't understand why some things in life don't often go the way he had planned. When Jane got on board the train, Liam lit up a cigarette to calm himself down, as sometimes he would begin to fret. Post-traumatic syndrome after his parents' sad divorce. It was all too much for Liam, who had a breakdown, of course. The week away with his Aunt Jane was like an escape hatch from all those dark asylum days where all the doors were latched. It was a touch of paradise, a beach and his Aunt Jane, but it was still too much for Liam, as he was half insane. So in the quiet of the night, he kissed his Aunt Jane on the cheek, and the holiday was over in much less than a week. In the dawn as she arose, Jane had found the suicide note, and she read with tears in her eyes each word that he wrote. Since that day, Jane and her sister have never spoke again because of the blame attached to the sudden death of Liam. How could giving someone a holiday end up so wrong? Sometimes there's no answer why, and we have to carry on.